Helene Beanie here. Shabbat Shalom. I just got back from foraging with a bunch of women, and it was lots of fun. What I want to tell you today is what is the most important thing all around that you can do to improve your health. I believe it's to improve your gut health, because if you improve your gut health, you'll improve your health on all counts. And that means taking in good bacteria. Good bacteria, probiotics. We can take them in medicinal form, or we can eat fermented foods. Mezonot mutassim. And one of my first experiments with fermented foods was fermented nut cheese. And I would make my nut cheese with a very expensive probiotic powder. And I was very happy with my cheeses until I began making kefir. Kefir, some of you may be aware of kefir on a milk base, but there's kefir on a water base, and I can show you what these guys look like. Can you see that? Oh, here we go. I make a kefir drink, and it's easy. I love my kefir grains, and I haven't killed them once, which was a good accomplishment for me since I can't seem to keep my houseplants alive. And after a while, I started thinking, what can I do? Can I take this kefir, the kefir that's ready, and use it instead of my probiotics to make my cheeses? Well, I'd like to tell you something. I leave my cheeses to ferment for about a day and a half or 2 days, depending on the season. And if I didn't catch it at the right time, I would start seeing mold. And so I would scoop off a little bit of the mold, and nobody saw it, and it was okay. But the minute I switched to using my kefir as the basis of my probiotics instead of the medicine, it stopped. I haven't seen mold once. What's more, the cheese became more pliable, gamish yoter, tastier, and much more aesthetic, and just wow. And actually today I've been making some cheeses, and since I was out, I left my dough, my concoction out before preparing it for a few hours longer than I normally do. And I thought, okay, well, this is a test. This is a test to see if it's going to get moldy. Well, I came back, and it was fine, and I'm sure I could leave it for some more hours outside. So this is my fermented cheese. This is ready. This is an olive cheese. So you can see here. It's a delight. It's the delectable delight. You can see here, this is one cheese. This is a cheddar cheese. It's being prepared now. I've got a cheese with Rambam spices, interesting, and dried tomatoes. And I've got za'atar, a Mediterranean spice, kind of like oregano, with spirulina. And these are all going into my dehydrator soon. But it's just amazing. I did 2 changes while fermenting my cheeses. I started using real probiotics, fresh from nature, instead of medically manufactured ones. And I also started using wax paper, which is ecological, not the white bleach stuff. That used to get wet, and I would also get mold there, and I'd have to change the paper quite frequently. This stuff is great. I can even reuse it afterwards in the oven. So, I would like to let you know that I've made this a huge priority in my life, in my family's life, adding in probiotic-rich foods. And I hope that you'll stick around and come back, because I've got so many different things cooking here. I've got sauerkraut, and I've got, this is wild asparagus, and I've got some cauliflower over here. I've got, this is fresh garlic flowers from foraging, and just a bunch of treats. So I am going, as I learn on my journey, I am going to teach you, because I want you to add more fermented foods into your lives. I want your your gut life, your gut health to go up, up. Let's keep those little guys healthy and happy, and we'll be healthier and happier. Did you know that 95% of our serotonin is produced in our gut? Say what? Stick around. This is Helene Beanie here. If you like what you see, you can press like, you can sign up for my website, and receive my blogs. Bye.